Bore da and good morning everybody, Dan here at Right Nice Places and welcome to my channel. On today's show we're going to be taking you around a place called Llynnoedd Cregennan, a place I think is a true hidden gem in Snowdonia National Park. I'm going to also show you why I think Jetboils are awesome, and we're going to have a little bit of lunch on one of them as well. I'm going to teach you today the history and the reason this place is called Llynnoedd Cregennan and just what it means as well. And as well as that, obviously you'll be seeing our usual star of the show, Max. So don't forget to like and subscribe, totally free to subscribe, so click that red little box at the bottom of your screen now. And for now, here's the map.
Starting in the car park, you don't need to go up that ridge at all. You can avoid it completely on the lower path that you'll see on the video. But everything else on this walk was super low level, super easy, super lovely. Postcode's in the description of the car park.
Hello again folks, so I'm starting my walk around Llynnoedd Cregennan. One thing I wanted to say, it might not be Easter anymore by the time you're watching this, but today is Easter Sunday, so happy Easter to everybody out there. Sadly, I haven't got any Easter eggs in my bag today, but I did nip to the bakery before I set off to pick up a giant slab of Rocky Road cake that's covered in mini eggs, so that'll be my Easter egg treat today. But anyway, for everybody who celebrates out there like I do, happy Easter, and may peace be with you. So look at this backdrop behind me now. Minimal effort in Llynnoedd Cregennan. Now if you want to get here, I'm just going to turn the camera behind me. You should be able to see the sea behind me now. And that's the town of Barmouth, obviously where I'm from. Now Barmouth's taken me 20 minutes to drive up here today. So not far at all. And I'm just going to spin the camera around just so I can show you everything that I can see right now. And here you go, look at this. So when you get here at Llynnoedd Cregennan, got a few options. You can take a slightly lower level walk around the two lakes that you can see, which is why I'm saying Llynnoedd today. Llynnoedd is plural for Llyn. There's no S in Welsh, so if you want to say a plural, it's I at the end, A-U. But anyway, that's the low level walk you can take around Llynnoedd Cregennan. Just in front of me, or just in front of the lake as well, you should be able to see Cadair Idris there looking splendid today. Absolutely gorgeous. And then if I come around just to the left, you'll see this big hump of rock here that me and Max are about to go up now. For no other reason, I reckon we'll get some great views. So let's go up there and have a look, shall we? Hello, me and Max have got to the top of that little hill and I'm really glad we came up here. Obviously if you're looking for a low level family walk or whatever, then you know it's a little bit strenuous coming up this hill, so perhaps this bit isn't for you, but I'm certainly glad we did it. Now according to my OS map, I'm currently stood in what was once the remains of an Iron Age fort, and to be honest you can imagine it being here. Now obviously these rocks are natural, but who's to say, you know, centuries, thousands of years ago, they weren't slightly shaped, because it feels like a hill fortification, or maybe they just made it to a fort because it was a natural fortification. But when you look around me, it's easy to see why you'd want a fort here. You've got awesome views of the estuary just behind me and the mouth to the Mawddach. And you can see Pont yr Abermawr or Barmouth Bridge just behind me. And if I turn around now, you've also got views right up into the valley. You probably can't pick it up on the camera, but I can see right into Eryri now. And then behind me, you've got the start of the Cambrian Mountains. And then obviously to the left here, you've got Cadair Idris. Now, there's another reason you might have wanted to build a fort here. If Cadair Idris really was the seat of Idris of the Giant, then the chances are you'd want to defend against the great big bugger as well, wouldn't you? So, yeah, really cool. But me and Max, we're going to have a brew at the top up here before we get back down to the lake, and I'll explain just why it's called Llynnoedd Cregennan. But the other thing, I did promise to teach you some of my Welsh words today, some of my favourite words. So what we said now is it's brew time. Amser paned in Welsh. Amser being time, panad being brew. So there's two Welsh words for you. Oh, hello. Me and Max have decided, hello Max. Me and Max have decided to stop for a brew in a right nice place indeed. And as always, the tea of choice, Yorkshire Tea Gold, because I'm posh these days. So there's your next Welsh word today, Llwybyr, which means path. And we're going to follow in the Llwybyr now down to the Llyn, which is the lake. Dwi'n cerdded ar Llwybyr i'r Llyn. I think I just said I'm walking on the path to the lake. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. There's Maxie getting a good drink. So yeah, as promised, we thought we'd stop somewhere pretty at Llyn Cregennan, or Llynnoedd Cregennan, and I thought we'd have a quick brew, because as I said, I was quickly going to show you why I think Jetboils are brilliant. Now, if you want a full demonstration on how to use a Jetboil, then I'll put the description, or I'll put the link in the description to one of my previous videos. But anyway, so yeah, the lake, and why is it interesting? Well, it's interesting first off because it's just at the foot of Cadair Idris. You've got an ancient fort, or an Iron Age fort, just by the side of it. But it's the words that make it interesting to me. The name, crag and non. Now this goes back to old Welsh. And it is two words, crag and non. And it was the hanging branch is what that would have meant. And the reason this lake is named the Hanging Branch is because back in the 12th century, people were hung in this area. There was a courthouse not far away. Can't remember the name of it. Answers in the comments if you know. But yeah, in the 12th century, criminals were brought up here and hung by the neck, obviously, from oak trees around this lake, which makes it a bit of a spooky place, really, doesn't it? So, with Welsh today, I promised that I'd always try and learn or teach some Welsh, because I'm on a journey learning Welsh myself. And yeah, so we've learned amser today. Amser is time. Panad is brew. So amser panad, brew time. Yeah, nice and easy. We've learned Llwybyr, which means path. And then I'm going to teach you two of my other favourite words in Welsh. My first word that I think, right from back when I learned it, I thought was brilliant. It was smoothio. Smoothio means to iron. You're smoothing your clothes. I like that. I think it's really cool. And the other word that I really like as an Englishman who's learning Welsh is rhywbeth. Because when people say, oh, do you speak Welsh? And I say, yeah. And nobody really ever believes you when you're an Englishman. So when they always say to me, oh, say something in Welsh then, go on, say something. I always say rhywbeth, because rhywbeth means something. So there you go. So there's a little bit of Welsh for you. But yeah, so we've got this brewing up now nicely. That flame's on. And Jetboil reckon that it takes a minute to have boiling water from a Jetboil. Oh, Max, watch your tail, buddy. Well, your ass is on the camera, bud. There we go. So yeah, so I've got myself one of those little sachet brews today, you know, like the instant cappuccino things. Got one of them. But the best thing I've got today, because as I said, it's Easter Sunday today, and I haven't brought an Easter egg with me, but I nipped into town before I left today. We have a wonderful bakery in Barmouth. Look at Max coming around now, thinking he's getting some. Come on, away. I went to this local town bakery called Eryri, the town bakery, if you translate it. And they today are doing Easter Rocky Roads. Look at that. Look at that monster piece of cake there. So that is going to be my little Easter treat today, because sadly I'm not with our little Elsie. If you're watching this, Elsie, I miss you very much. I wish we were together for Easter. But I shall think about you whilst I eat this giant cake. Yeah. Happy Easter all. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. I don't think this walk will cover the calories that one mouthful contained. Max, if I give you some of this, you'll die instantly, I think, mate. That's very nice. However, I'm going to have to wait until my brew's ready before I continue down the rocky road path, so to speak. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go now. Going to have a brew. Let's have a look at this water. There you go. You should be able to see the steam rising off that. The bubbles are popping in it.
I'd say that's been about a minute. And now I've got lovely hot water to make a brew. So yeah, that's why I reckon Jetboils are awesome. So look at that. I mean, hot brew instantly. Jetboils. Well.
So that's me and Max coming to the end of my walk now, really. We're walking back towards the car park. You always know it's a boggy land when they put these wooden planks across it, don't you? And obviously Max dived straight in off the side of one, so I look forward to getting that bugger back in the car. Anyway, thank you for joining me today on this short walk around Snowdonia, or in a little hidden gem in Snowdonia, just south of my hometown of Barmouth. If you've enjoyed today, then please do like, do share, and please do subscribe, because it is free to subscribe. Just click that red button and it really helps me out a lot. You know, I really enjoy making these videos and I want to continue to do so. But that's it for me from Dan at Right Nice Places. Happy Easter to everybody. Don't eat too many eggs and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.